we are going to be having a shapewear face-off between Fashion Nova and Skims.
What is it actually?
It's like a kind of a pantyhose.
Your butt? I'm like, I can't believe.
My perpetual camel toe that ruins my life on a daily basis.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Clevver Style! I scared myself. It came out different.
All right, you guys know that we are fashion experts, obviously. But even experts need a little bit of help. And for us, we haven't quite managed to totally master shapewear.
Shapewear is so hard. It's like, do you buy the most expensive shapewear, the
right.
cheap shapewear? Like, there's so many options. Like, what do you do?
You guys, today we are going to be having a shapewear face-off between Fashion Nova and Skims. Boom, 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 boom.
So recently we tried Skims essential bodysuits. Some wins, some losses, but I mean overall we just had some thoughts.
And these are almost too long.
Around my vagina, it's really cutting up.
I think I'm on the verge of dying.
But then we discovered that Fashion Nova actually has some shapewear products that are pretty comparable to Skims.
What do you guys look for with shapewear? Like, what do you want it to do?
So like different things. I wanted to cover underwear lines because underwear lines under dress is just annoying. Then I want to feel like supported. I've had to use shapewear to shape, like after having hair sit. And then obviously it was to sculpt and to kind of just give me some of my shape back.
For me, I get shapewear to smooth everything out in the back, depending on the outfit I'm wearing, and then to suck in my stomach.
I want something that cinches my waist,
Right.
and like, as I don't want to look like a rectangle, but at the same time, I don't want to have panty lines, and I feel like if it's gonna be tight, it's gonna like cut right here, you know, and then
Yes,
show through.
yes.
So the three types of shapewear we're going to be trying today are a thong, a short, and a bodysuit.
All right, you guys, the hunt for the perfect shapewear continues. Let's go get shapey. I always said, let's shape shift.
Shapeshift,
Yeah.
shapey, charcuterie.
All right.
First up, we have the waist-focused shapewear thong. It's $13. It's for your waist and has a thong in the back.
This is thick.
Look, though, I get so scared when I see certain shapewear. Like, why is it so tiny?
Because it's supposed to stretch, yeah, and then like suck you back in.
But this feels too tight.
If you're gonna keep that white shirt on, I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if this would show through because the material on your shirt's really, really thin.
Yeah.
And this is like ribbed, you know?
Yeah, it's like thick.
Wow.
I don't know if I like the way this looks, which I know I have to wait and see how it fits, but something about it just makes it look like it's gonna be too bulky.
There's a heart on this. I'm sorry, I just noticed.
Is there a heart?
Cute, yeah.
Where? Oh, I see it. I don't think that's intentional. Is it?
I think like, cause I'm looking at my shirt right now, and I'm like, this is so thin. It's definitely gonna show through.
Dude, I did not react to that at all.
Tchotchkes. And in the Skims category, we have the Skims Core Control tchotchkes, and they're $34. It doesn't say tchotchkes on the site, but just, you know, fill in the blank. They're little itty bitty.
I was gonna say, look at the tiny shapewear.
This doesn't even like fit my thigh.
This is like so small, it actually makes my ovaries feel some type of way because I feel like I'm holding baby
Underwear.
Really small.
It has like no give to it.
Also, I get why they put this little like sticky thing on the elastic.
Yeah, that's smart.
So does
I
it
like
fall?
that.
Yeah, but it kind of makes me feel like really claustrophobic.
Yeah, it depends on, especially if it's real tight, you know, it's
Tight.
gonna make it worse. But I would say like, just looking at this, I feel like this is ridiculous, right? But I will say that this material,
So much better.
this material is just so much better than
Yeah.
that material. It's
Yeah.
just softer. I feel like I just wanna like rub it on my body.
It's really nice. And where it matters, there's like a lot of give. So where the legs are supposed to go, this little rim, it's soft.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we're going to put these babies on underneath these specific outfits. You guys can see the before and after. But I want to know, which one do you guys think is going to be the best?
I think that I'm going to like these from Fashion Nova more, but I have a feeling that you guys are gonna like the Skims better.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we are starting with Fashion Nova. I would just like to note that I am wearing, this is a bodysuit, so it's a lot going on up my butt crack, you know?
Yeah.
I will say that even though you can see it, it does like suck it in here, you know?
Yeah.
But when you turn around, you get like a little back muffin.
Yeah.
You know?
There's something about something poking into the gut into my gut that makes me feel like a little panicky. I can't explain it.
Oh no.
But also because it's cutting up there, I swear it just made down here bigger. And also, I don't like this. Like, it's a really thick material, so like it starts folding over.
Yeah.
And
Mine
I
does
don't
that
like
too.
that. The good thing is, I will say, because it is a thong, it did give me a little bit more butt up here, which I don't usually have. Like, I don't have a tiny butt, but like I don't have a giant butt, and sometimes I feel like my butt isn't proportional. Like I want my butt to be big all over.
Well, what I'll say is before I put on the shapewear, I was like very like sucking in for dear life, like, oh my God, my stomach. So I do feel a little bit more supported in the stomach area, but I do feel what you're feeling. Like up here it is really tight, and then it creates this like little pooch, which you don't want. It's really strange. I feel like it like shoves all the fat right in that area.
You gotta like squeeze this. Gotta go somewhere.
But it's weird, yeah. Like it has like this extra, maybe it's that heart that Drew pointed out. It's like softer material there or something, but it leaves extra space there. But with that being said, I do feel supported in the stomach area.
Turn around.
You guys, okay. Can we just say I have a big butt?
It's incredible.
I mean, you would like it if I was just like, do your tits! Oh, the tits! Ah!
It's maybe high.
I can't, like, I have to pull this down. Laughing like that makes me.
Oh! So the thong part, that is what I think girls with big, huge butts don't want the butt to be squished by the shapewear. So the thong is there for that reason. But this cuts it in. Like, what is this line? It's weird. Makes my butt look square on top.
You look. No, stop. It's not square. I would say it's very.
What do you know?
I say it's
square on
a shelf,
top.
and I want to place all of my wares on that shelf.
Okay, you guys, let's go jump into some Skims. Okie dokie, we are in the Skims shapewear now. I must say, it's like I predicted. I like these way better.
Yeah.
It is
agreed.
so, yes, it's very tight, okay? So, if you just ate dinner, this is gonna make you feel sick.
Yeah.
But if you haven't eaten dinner yet, it's great, you know?
Yeah, I think the material is just so much better, and the quality so much better. I think I just have a personal hang up with things hitting me in the center of my stomach.
Yeah.
If you don't have an issue with it, then the Skims are by far way more comfortable.
Better. And they're not coming down, you know? Like the other ones, I felt like I had to keep pulling up.
They
These
do
are staying in place.
kind of roll down if you were to sit. I feel like.
Don't sit.
What?
You only stand
What?
when you
But
wear
I
these.
sit a lot.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
I get shapewear, again, for comfort and to smooth out lines and a little bit support in the stomach area. I think Kim has done a really great job at literally changing the shape of your body, which I think a lot of people, when they get Kim shapewear, that's what they want, not necessarily just to smooth. I lost an inch on my waist and it makes me feel a little weird, I'm not gonna lie.
It's almost jarring.
But I will say, compared to the Fashion Nova ones, I'm not getting that line that I had earlier because it's softer here and it's not as restricting. This is up my vagina. It's so tight right here. I would not be able to wear this for longer than an hour. And again, that's what I want when I wear shapewear. I want to be comfortable with Skims. Yeah. It's so thin, which is good. It's not gonna show, but it also is gonna create this rolling thing. It's not doing it now, but it was. You could see.
Yeah.
It's starting to roll.
This little sticky band. How do you feel about that? Because I know you were nervous about it.
I like the fact that it doesn't, because the other one I felt was falling down a lot, and this one I just tucked it under my bra.
How do you have it that high?
Because I don't feel my vagina anymore.
Yeah, it's literally
it's gone.
But
it's so far out there that it's fine, because I forgot.
Your body's just got into shock.
Yeah. It's just man, you don't have that anymore. Like a Barbie, no.
It was
I really don't like that.
You guys, what's the verdict? Which one's better, Fashion Nova or Skims? I vote Skims.
Out of those two, I definitely vote. I vote Skims.
Yeah, Skims is better.
Plus, I feel like this is gonna last forever.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna reshape this or anything. All right, so for our next round, we have these Fashion Nova shapewear shorts. This is the Unseen Lines shapewear short, and they're $18, which again, really affordable.
Still good price.
I love this, that it's like a kind of a pantyhose feeling because
Pantyhose.
A pantyhose is a pantyhose.
Wait, is that, did I say it weird?
It's just funny.
I chose these thin pants on purpose to see if you're gonna see that indent, but with something like this, you might not see it because it's so thin.
Right.
The first thing I noticed was that the butt part has like, it's looser there, so it's supposed to not suck in your butt, but I feel like that never works.
There's some ruching going on though, so they do intend to do something to your butt in these, clearly. I just don't know.
I'm interested to see if this will lift my butt because this isn't giving it any support, so my butt looks a little saggy. So I wanted to lift it and smooth it.
All right, so these are the sculpting short from Skims. They are $36, so another shorts. I definitely think that these are shorter. These are the above the knee, so maybe they do actually have a longer or even short version of this, but these ones are supposed to sit right above your knee. Again, what makes me a little bit happy is I think that like the last round, the Skims doesn't aim to go all the way up unless it's that style. I think for the most part, they have that midline, which for me and that feeling I hate, this already just makes me feel better.
I think again these are going to be the better ones, but they look so tight. The difference between these and the first ones, like at least the first one the leg was out, so like now with these being tight on the leg, I don't think I'm going to like that sausage feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to see that through these pants.
All right, which one do you think in this round is gonna be your winner?
Skims.
I wanted to say it at the same time, so I was watching your
watching my mouth?
Yeah.
I think for the pants that I have on, I'm gonna go with Fashion Nova again, but I think universally with all different types of clothes, Skims would be better.
Let's put them on.
All right, so back in our Fashion Nova, what do we think?
I love this. I feel like Jessica Rabbit. It's sucking in all the right places. Again, like I thought, the shorts, it's just a little constricting, but I'm not mad at it because it does what I want it to do on the waist.
This is exactly what I look for in shapewear. It holds everything in, but not to the point where you cannot breathe, and it doesn't change your body shape for the most part. It just smooths everything out and holds everything in. My cellulite has calmed down a little bit, and I could feel like I could wear these pants into like a interview without people being like, where's she going? You know what I mean? So I feel really good about these.
I like the way that they feel, and I like the way that they've smoothed out my hips. They've gotten rid of that little dent a little bit, but not too much where it's like making me feel like they've made it look smaller. I will say it definitely like makes these pants sad though. Like I can't figure out, do you see that?
Oh yeah.
It takes away from the butt for sure.
Yeah, but it's like as I was walking, I felt my pants were falling down. And maybe it's just this
baboon
material.
holes.
Yeah, maybe it's this material against this material, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it made all of our butts look smaller, and I object.
Well, I think it made hers look bigger.
Damn, how did that?
Yeah, hers it made it look bigger. All right, you guys, looks like I might be right this round. Skims has some competition, so.
I'm nervous.
No, it's gonna be a workout trying to put those on.
Yeah. All right, now we're in our skim shorts, and Jackie, I think you spoke too soon.
I did.
Just gonna say that right now, because I really felt like as I was putting it on, I was like, this is so tight. But then like as I was moving it up, it kind of like worked and went with my body, and I don't feel that uncomfortable in these at all.
It's the baboon. It's the baboon material. It has it on the thighs.
Butt too.
Listen, no.
Oh my god.
It's like not even real life.
Yeah, it's like sticking out. Like the other one made it more wide.
Right.
This one is like making
Like
it come
squished
out.
out.
Which is like,
I'm gonna not to the camera because it's like sheer, but I need to show you guys how good it looks like underneath.
Oh my dude, it is this.
You know. I don't know.
It's this. Okay, so you know how we said earlier, everybody tries to do the cutouts and we've never seen it work? This is the perfect example of it actually working. Like 100%.
Like I'm gonna wear these to school.
Yeah,
It's not uncomfortable. It's really like it's, dare I say, looser than the Fashion Nova.
I absolutely think it's
A
looser.
little bit.
Yeah.
The material is like it breathes more, even though it's like still tight, but it breathes more. So and it's softer again.
the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the cup that she puts at the bottom of the shorts.
band?
Like you shouldn't do that. Like I mean, with the skirt it doesn't matter. With thicker material it doesn't matter. I mean, if I wore, you could see, but these are really thin pants.
Do you think she did that so it doesn't roll up?
Yeah, 100%. But the other ones were fine. and they stuck on your leg and they were thin material. So I think that's the only thing that I would say is negative.
And this is sitting in actually the best part.
Yeah.
It's not like in your intestines.
This is just a normal band. It comes up, it holds up, everything is nice. I can breathe. I could wear these all day. Whereas the other ones, no way.
You can like be mobile and eat.
Your butt, I'm like, I can't believe.
Yeah, it's good.
Not gonna hear the end of it, but it cinches you like right here.
Yeah.
So that it makes your butt look even bigger.
And right in here too, so it really just like
Squeezes it.
Walk like this.
you should. All right, you guys, who wins the battle of the shapewear shorts?
Skims! Jackie? Which one?
She's so happy in her Skims. That makes
Skims
sense.
is the winner!
Skims for sure. This
Yeah.
is this takes the cake. This is nice. All right, you guys, last and final round. We had to do full coverage, so we are doing a bodysuit round. This is the Stay Snatch from Fashion Nova. It is $18. Imagine this underneath. I don't have to worry about sitting down, it rolling down, indenting. It's just one smooth slate.
That's true, and it's not gonna cut into my gut either because it's gonna be above. I don't wear dresses that often, so again, I put on bicycle shorts. I love to wear bicycle shorts by themselves, but I wanted to see how the indentation would go for this, and also my camel toe. My perpetual camel toe that ruins my life on a daily basis.
All right, you guys, next up from Skims is the Sculpting Bodysuit Mid-Thigh. This is $68. My bank!
That's practically giving money away.
That is so expensive. I would never spend that much on any shapewear. But with that being said, I've seen Kim in this, just this alone.
Oh, really?
And it looked really good. Right off the bat, I feel like, of course, I mean, at this point, we know that Skims is really good shapewear.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna fit really nice. And what I do love about this one compared to the Fashion Nova one, the boobs. Like, this looks like it's gonna cover your boob, and also it's gonna like lift your boob.
And it's a nice V-neck because, like, let's be real, I just feel like a V-neck is a better option because then you can still wear a V-neck with a scoop neck, but you can't wear a scoop neck with a V-neck. Does that make sense?
More versatile.
Exactly.
I think this is gonna be really good. And then again, Drew, they have the baboon.
I love the baboon. And I see more baboon on the side. You guys, when I say baboon, it's not like a real thing. It looks like it. So you see this ruching on the booty? How it's like looser there and it's not as tight as the rest of it. And it allows your butt to breathe and lift. And then it kind of has not as much on the side, but you see how that's a different material? That's what I mean by like baboon.
All right, you guys, at this point, do I even have to ask, which one do you think is gonna win?
Skims.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna finally agree with you guys on this one. I think Skims is gonna take this round. All right, so we're in the Fashion Nova full body jumpsuit, and I hate it. I have 3 boobs. Like, here's 1 boob, here's 2 boobs, here's the 3rd boob.
I like when mine flows over.
I also feel like I have like 3 butts. There's 1 butt, there's 2 butts, there's 3 butts. It's disgusting. What?
It actually is cutting into your
Yeah. It's gonna try to make it look smaller, which is just sacrilegious.
Yeah, but that's the cutout for that. Just like it's not sitting where it should.
And then also, it cuts in your bra here. So then it squeezes your boob and your bra's punching out. I can't move, I can't breathe, I hate it.
Yeah. Okay, I will say for somebody with smaller breastises, I like that it cuts into my bra because it pushes my boobies upwards and they look nice.
Let me see. They do look really good.
Yeah, because that cut is like, so immediately I was like, ooh. Hey, what's up? Haven't seen you guys in a while. And then also, I think it just depends on kind of like the material. I also think the fact that cutout, it's just like, this is designed for somebody, I think, with a smaller butt. Like, because it shouldn't cut you in the middle. It shouldn't diminish your butt. The idea of that cutout is supposed to make your butt look bigger. So for me, I feel like it looks really nice to my butt.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually doing something to my butt.
It is cutting into your butt right there.
That's why I usually don't like short shapewear. It is not like nice to see certain, like in certain spots because it almost just looks like you're wearing shapewear. I'd rather have like the natural of it rather than this very defined line because that happens with shapewear because the material is so thick.
Right.
Out of all the Fashion Nova things we did try on today though, this is definitely, I feel like, the most comfortable. I don't know if it's the most effective.
Yeah.
But it is definitely the softest.
I'm into just wearing it without anything else because your boobs are just like, it's like a little like cradle for them, you know, it's kind of sexy.
Fantastic.
That makes your boobs look really good. So maybe this is what this one's for. Like that's why there is a top to make your boobs push up.
Right.
But again, it's very specific to whatever what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Because I had to move the straps over so they would fit underneath. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's extremely comfortable. It just feels like I'm wearing a second skin that's a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
Only thing I don't like is that it cuts into my butt right here.
Yeah,
and it like
it's weird.
gives a weird illusion. But granted, I did hike them up so that it wouldn't show.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I wore them at the normal length, it wouldn't be doing that.
Right.
But other than that, I'm not mad at it.
Boobs look great.
They're
look
horrendous.
juicy.
This is
I'll
disgusting.
have to like nurse 3 children.
Alrighty, so now we are in the Skims full body shapewear. I'll start with pros so I could be positive. These are crotchless, and they need to be crotchless because did you just pan to my crotch?
Are they crotchless?
I love that it's crotchless because it took me a very long time to put it on because it's so tight. It's very uncomfortable to put on. So you're gonna need a crotchless one so you can go to the bathroom because you're not gonna want to take this off.
But that's banking on the fact that you have good aim, you know? Like,
That's true because
if you're hammered,
yes.
I have been that girl, don't get me wrong, that's pulled the bodysuit to the side and
it
like,
just, yeah.
right? That was real classy.
Also, what I love is the adjustable straps. So I think that's really good and very convenient. So if it is too tight, you can loosen it so that it fits a little bit better. Other than that, I'm not a huge fan of it. Again, I feel restricted. I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like it's really tight where the legs are, but maybe that just means I need to size up.
I feel like I need to take all my other clothes off, including my bra, and wear this by itself.
I agree.
Because this is, first of all, it's real sexy, okay?
So
I like
sexy.
it.
It's not sexy.
No, you're tripping. It's so
But
hot.
I also think I'm wearing the wrong size, which is unfortunate because it's taken all these rounds wearing the exact same size, and all of a sudden, this one is too tight. But it is too tight. It's too tight in the legs. It's doing a muffin boob, which rarely ever happens to me. That's how you know it's too tight. Because I was been wearing the same undergarments, been wearing the same bra, I've been wearing the same, like the type of materials. This is just too tight, which is so unfortunate because if I knew my size on Skims and I decided to try this and it was a brand new thing, I'd be really upset if it came this tight.
Yeah, and you don't have to wear a bra, which is nice too.
And again, the material is just like the quality of the material, I think, is really what Skims has going for it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the negatives first just because it'll make the positives make more sense. So first, and this is not even a negative, it's just because I'm wearing this dress, because I had to like scrunch them and make it like a leotard, it's making this look like this, but that's not an accurate representation. Like if you were wearing them properly, it wouldn't do that indentation. And then also the straps, because I'm wearing this, like I keep pushing them over, so it like looks kind of weird. Other than that, if I was wearing it correctly, this is so cute.
Yes.
I agree. Without clothes, and I totally understand why Kim made this like the billboard of her just wearing. It is sexy AF. Like I really think you could just wear this. 1000% will be having headshots done in this. Also, it's hard to compare the boob thing because I took my bra off to put this one on because it was like, couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
It was a little tight, but I will say, because you don't have to wear a bra with it, when it's just by itself, your boobs look incredible.
All right, you guys, so who is the winner of round number 3 full bodysuit?
Skims! Okay guys, even though we are saying that Skims is the overall winner in our personal opinions, I still think Fashion Nova is, their shapewear is great and it's really affordable. Like, it just depends on how you like your shapewear to fit, what you want it to do. As you saw, even our opinions were mixed. Like we liked Fashion Nova for some, we liked the Skims for other ones. Also, I would just like to say that regardless of your body type, all people like to wear shapewear. It's really just a preference. Sometimes you want things to be smooth, sometimes you want things to jiggle. It's not about body size.
That being said, once you have found what works for you and the style you like, Skims is gonna last you freaking forever.
As for me, I'm gonna stick with $30 shapewear, and it's gonna work wonders and do the job.
Okay, you guys, obviously Skims and Fashion Nova aren't the only shapewear brands out there, so please let us know in the comment section below, what other shapewear brands do you guys love? What ones should we try? Tell us all the things.
Yes, and if you did like any of the pieces that we tried on today, no worries. They're all linked down in the description box below, so happy shopping.
And happy clicking! Click right over there for more videos.
Click it or ticket.